Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Zahri, F18B0075. I am a student from Supervisor Dr. Khairah binti Mat. My title FIP is Effect of Feeding of Black Soldier Fly Larvae BSFL and Anchovies Waste of its Production of Japanese Quail. So let's go. My research background, BSFL is the tropical subtropical and warm temperate that can be fed to the poultry. The second, the good source of protein and mineral. Then the third, the BSFL has been reported to have the abundance, the essential amino acid is the protein that is good for optimal ground and the egg production for the quail. This project aimed to measure the effect of feeding black soldier fly larvae BSFL and last on the egg production of Japanese quail. For the problem statement, the quail of the kind of poultry create that varying of the meat and the egg utilization in Malaysia. In Malaysia, the interest of the quail is performing the chicken egg. In any case, because the SM of provident quail egg that's generally costly construct with the chicken egg. The production of quail in Malaysia increasing dramatically to cater and satisfy the interest from the consumer. Relate to the renal calcium in the bone during the crack period. For the objectives to determine the effect of feeding black soldier fly larvae BSFL, then anchovy byproduct of egg production of Japanese quail. And the second, to determine the effect feeding black soldier fly larvae BSFL and anchovies byproduct on egg quality of Japanese quail. In literature review, the Japanese quail, Cottonic Japanese in Malaysia. Cottonic japonica is the normal type of the quail that is utilized economically for the meat and the egg creation. And the second, the quail contain the high protein content in stomachs relate low the asperic cell distance body and from pathogenic microorganisms. The quail egg. The Japanese quail has been widely used the creation prophocene that has been trained over the past few years, and the Japanese quail research estimate by the quantity and distribute paper has been by the length over the few years. The pattern seen by the account to be because of the reduction of world utilization Japanese quail, the great model for the nature examination. The main characteristics of the quail breeding can be summarized as the following development age 6-7 week, the maximum spawn at the 7 month, feature 2 years at the male weight and another. Feed formulation. The feed formulation alludes to the interaction to decide the value of feed seen and the egg substrate. The meat deliver compound feed that meat supply the correct necessary excretion objectives. The protein source of animal feeding. In Malaysia, significant protein sources are used at the hydroponic to care for soybean. The fish feed must not ruminant for the fish. Anchovies byproduct. Fishery area has been the significant assumed part of the providing great protein to Malaysia populate. One of the fish acquire the marine movement in anchovies are called they are logical term. For the black soldier fly larvae, they are treat the being portly which the expert energy to direct the on internal has level in the way permitted them to store more energy in the body, increase feed converter effectiveness. Incident of disease to quail, Japanese continent. In Japanese quail has been shown to be more resistant to the common chicken disease. The mortality of Japanese quail mainly relate to control problem in young chicken. For methodology, a total of 48 quail for 6 week old weight. The quail use the rearing in case the agropark techno agropark University Malaysia Kelantan in Jeli campus. The quail divide for the four group and it consists the one commercial, one control and treatment 1 and treatment 2. For the each group, there's been 3 replicate. Each replicate has grown with the 4 quail each, and the 1 male and 3 female in every cage. Animal feeding, each group will treat which differ of the feed. And the treatment 1, we use for 50% defect BSFL and 50% anchovies byproduct. And for the treatment 2, we use the 2500 defect BSFL and 75% anchovies product. And we use the control preference and which 100 soybean meal and cocksure. Collection of the egg. The egg were collection one a day, the early the morning, and we record in the lot daily. Quail egg will be measured one by one a record, and weight scale separate the egg yolk and albumin and weight. Data analysis, we use the sample preparation, animal feed trial, egg collection, we use the egg collection, egg recording, and last the data analysis. Data analysis, we use the Excel, and the last we use the SPSS. Result and discussion, the egg weight, length, and weight treatment. The mean of the weight of the group present in table 4.1.1. They have for week treatment was significant 0.002. Mean the weight treatment week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8. The control group record is lower. The significant different amount of under 0.05. The study significant the level week for week for wheel treatment and the week 5 was significant under level 0.000. For the week 7 and week 8, the significant level was 0.000. They are used feeding weight treatment, the same row with difference. Superscript considered significant different under 0.05. They show the composition of the 25% BSFL and 75% anchovies byproduct, the treatment two group where the influence of the quail. This is you can see the feeding weight program week 4 for the control one 4.11, and this is C2 control 2 and T1 T2, the significant level of the 0.002. And for the wheat feeding length treatment, you can see the week 4. Next, for the feeding length treatment per cm, week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8. And the last, the feeding weight treatment. The feeding weight treatment week 4, 9.97, and the level significant 0.002. And the egg shell thickness top, middle, button, and treatment. The main of the shell thickness, the each group are present in table. The week 4 shell thickness was top significant 0.001. They are significant different, and the result show be feeding treatment mean in the sum with different superscripts considered different under 0.05. You can see the width for the C1 0.68, 0.98, for C2 0.01, and T1, T2 the significant level 0.001. And for the feeding shell thickness middle treatment, you can see the width 4, width 5, the significant level is the 0.002. That means the same row different, this superscript considered significant different under 0.05. And the last, the feeding shell thickness button trick, the same, the width 4, width 5, the significant level 0.005. And this the eggshell albumin and yolk treatment. The width for shell width and albumin width treatment, the significance of the 0.005. You can see the result. The feeding shell thickness treatment width for 0.07, and the significant level of the 0.005, and the weak albumin weight treatment per gram for the week 4, week 5, week 6. You can see the C1, C2 significant level of the 0.002, and the last, the feeding albumin weight treatment, the week 4, the significant level of the 0.002. For the conclusion, in conclusion, the use of BSFL and anchovy byproduct with the alternatives of protein source soybean meal in the quick feed, where the produce the aid the good aid and the quail, especially in size, weight, and the perform. This is was proven the observation it quail for the hand feed BSFL and anchovies by waste. Treatment 2 consists of the 25 BSFL and 75 anchovy byproduct substance for the protein source. For my recommendation, the term infrastructure UMKM must be expanded to much higher level to guarantee the feeding trial for our student. That's all from me. This is my reference. That's all from me. Thank you.